Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Reyna. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Today I'm doing a mini haul, but also talking to you about relationships. So today we're going to talk about spoiling, what's not spoiling, what are some things, women's 50-50, women empowerment, feminism, all this other stuff. So I shopped at Primark and American Eagle. I'll show you exactly and then we'll get into it. Oh, American Eagle. So I got this romper. It's super cute. You can't really see, but I got this romper. It was $22. So we're gonna talk about spoiling. I think that that's something that we need to talk about, is spoiling, because there's a difference between necessities, spoiling, and then bills, right? So if a man is trying to pay your bills, this is not controlling. I feel like so many people, especially right now, the new age millennials, the new age Gen Zs, think that it's like everything has to either be 50-50 or I have to be super independent, I gotta do it on my own. And let me just share my thoughts on this, right? So my first thought is that as a woman, yes, you should not have to depend on a man. No, you should not. You should not have to depend on a man. But is it nice when they pay the bills? Yes. Is it a requirement? No, it's not. Is it nice? Yes. So this is how I see things. This is what I see things. I see as a man's money is also a woman's money. A woman's money is also just a woman's money. It's not split. The new age Gen Zs and millennials think that it's like everything has to be 50-50, everything has to be 50-50, or I'm just gonna pay for my own stuff, he's just gonna move in type of thing. You don't wanna do that, because the minute that you put everything 50-50, technically you are falling into marriage at that point. Because say you do break up, things are still 50-50, bills, light, water, house, whatever it is, the kids are 50-50, everything is 50-50. When you do break up, then that's when you will have to eventually maybe end up in court, right? So what I say to that is a man's money is a woman's money, okay? So being spoiled is okay. Stop trying to push men away because you find that being spoiled is taking their money. Men should spoil. Should men pay for everything? If you are with a man and you are at a restaurant, you are shopping, you are doing whatever, and you have to pull out your card, you are with a wrong man. Hands down. That's how I see it. It's not about using him. It's not about his money. It's not about that. It's about the respect that a man has to even attend a shopping place, attend a lunch, a brunch with you. If it is an agreement that you do come up with, like, hey, you know, I'm gonna treat you for today, I'm gonna do this, like the girl says that, that's totally normal, and that's fine. But if it is something that, like, the check comes and he's staring at you, or like he's the last person to even touch his wallet, that's when you need to say, I need to reevaluate who the heck I'm hanging out with. Because it's not, again, it's not about taking his money or him having to pay for everything. It's about the respect of being around a woman and her having to pay to hang out with you, because it's really what it is. Okay, now do not take this the wrong way. What I mean is, if he is in your sight and he sees that you are buying something or you are paying a bill or something of that nature, and he is not offering to pay for it, that is an issue in my eyes, right? So I have a lot of guy friends. I hang out with guys all the time, never fails. And I hang out with wealthier men. That is very true. I do. And I get that this is not the thing for everybody, but I have never, ever paid for a lunch, a dinner, a breakfast, a coffee. I have never paid. This part is a little bit different. I'm gonna get into that later. This part is different, but I've never paid for a physical item, like shopping item. So if I'm going to like Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Marshalls, whatever it is, I don't pay for it ever because they see that I'm there. There's a reason, so they just pay for it. That's just who I am. But I also get spoiled by these people as well. Now we come into the thing of, are you having to sleep with them to get them to actually pay for your stuff? No. No, 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 no. It is not being a sugar baby. It's not sugar daddies. No, like, stop saying that if a man wants to physically take care of you, that it is a sugar daddy. No, it's not. Like, trust me. I don't do anything with these guys. I barely text them. I am very close with them, but I don't have to text them all the time. They're my protectors at all times. So no, I don't have to do that. And you don't have to do that either. So don't let somebody tell you like, oh, you're just with him for his money. You're just with him for this. You're just hanging out with him because he has money. You're just hanging out with him for this. You need to find better friends if they're saying that. If they don't understand the logic behind a man paying for everything when a woman is in his presence, that is the issue. Now today with Gen Zs and millennials is that they think that everything should be 50-50. No, it should not. Not everything should be 50-50. The house, I believe that one person is supposed to pay for your house. That is it. But you always have enough money in your bank account so that you, if this does not work out, that you can walk away and you can go and find another house. You can go buy another apartment. You can go buy something else. If you want to go buy a luxury item for yourself out of your own bank account, that's fine. Stop telling people you have to save your money. You have to save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Save your money. It's like, what's it doing for the bank? You know? It's so there are a lot of things that I want to talk about right now, but I'm going to show you the next item. Okay, so I got these Mickey Mouse hair wraps. They're like the makeup hair wraps because my sister's a cheerleader and she, her and her best friends, I have another one here, go to Summit every year. It's like a big cheer thing. So, and it's obviously in Disney World, so I wanted to get them this. And then they have the little scrunchies. And then they have the Mickey scrunchie as well. This one. So, I got them those. And that's what I got today. That was from Primark. So, let's talk about how do you know when a man is doing too much to start to be controlling. Okay, this is where you set boundaries on this is what I will spend my money on, this is what you will spend your money on. If you're having to explain every single time that you don't owe them anything, because some people will be like, yeah, I pay for it, you owe me next dinner, you owe me the next drink, you owe me the next round, then that's when it starts to be controlling. I know that people are like, no, that can't always be controlling. It is though, because they're already relying on you to do the next thing for them. And that's you don't want that. Because it's like somebody handing you a bucket and then them giving it straight back to you twice as full, and you're like, hold up, why is this twice as full? Because you're having to reload the bucket again, more and more and more, and then once you give it back to them, then you're gonna expect more from them. And I know this may not be for everybody, but it is something that I personally experienced. So for me, my ex had abuse of power with money, right? So I was a very big spoiler when it comes to the significant other that I have. I like to spend my money on. Okay, so my ex was the type of person that I would like to spoil all the time, but then he would get so used to it, but would never return anything, and I wouldn't get mad at it, but then I started to notice after a while that I was like, I haven't been spoiled since we started dating. So then it started to bother me, right? Because I didn't receive. So, and it wasn't like I was asking for a lot, but pay for a lunch, pay for a dinner, something simple, just so I know I'm still relevant in your life, right? And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, Reyna, why didn't you see that at the beginning of the relationship? When you're in that in love stage, or when you're in that state, you're blindsided, which a lot of people are like, love is blind. And no, it's not. It's very real. but you get blindsided by a lot of the stuff so that you're not capable of understanding what is happening right in front of your eyes. So yes, to a point, I started to get upset that I was like, why am I not getting spoiled the same way? I would pay for shoes, clothes, bill, like there were some bills that he had, like just a bunch of stuff that was happening that I never realized that I seriously was paying for our whole relationship. So yes, it can get frustrating, it can get upsetting, and it can get really annoying. So that's why I say, make sure that if you are going to be this girl who, you know, you like to be spoiled, you don't like to spoil back, then go ahead and explain that and express that to that person. It's normal. Some guys like literally don't care to be spoiled. They just want your presence. A lot of guys do just want your friendship and your presence, or they just want your relationship, and that's it. You have to understand that an adult, a man, will accept exactly the love that you give, but he will also help you to grow into a better woman, right? A boy is going to accept whatever you gave, and that's just gonna be it. No. A man will tell you like, hey, I just think like we should work on these aspects. Okay, so when it comes to like my friendships, I'm only using my friendships because I know what it's like to be spoiled by people you don't have to sleep with. Like, you just don't. So when we go out to eat really expensive places too, like Del Frisco's, Fleming's, the Brazilian steakhouses. Like, we'll go out to eat to really pricey places, and I've never touched my credit card, never in my life. I think people do give me that like offish look of like, that's your sugar daddy, and it's like, no, we need to normalize men actually taking care of women. Now we're gonna move on to the part of home buying. How does that work? What's the deal, Reyna? I believe a man should pay for the house. Yes, I do believe that. Do I believe that's for everybody? No. So for me, I'm the type to have a house wherever I live and have a house back at home. I'm from Houston. So that's just my vibes, but I am the type of person to be set in my ways. Like, I don't function for people, I function for myself. I don't fluctuate whatever you want. I will give you certain desires you have, but I'm not going to change my whole life, go up and down, bounce around for your needs. I know some women are willing to do that, like pick up their whole entire life and yeah, whatever he wants, okay, that's what we're going to do. Well, that's not me. I'm not going to do that. Again, it is being independent, but it's also giving that feminine masculine side. So this is where we're coming to the feminine masculine side. So my masculine side is going to be 1, my attitude, 2, my tone, and 3, it's going to be the way I show my independence, because I don't feel the need. If they stopped taking me to lunch, if they stopped paying for my stuff, I'll pay for it myself. I have no problem. That's not a problem for me. That's my masculine side. My feminine side is, I love it. Like, I love to be taken care of. I love to be spoiled. I love to hang out with people who protect me on a daily basis. I feel that it makes me feel so loved. Even though we are not dating, it's that power that your feminine side has, that it attracts more friendships, more love, more care to you. So it doesn't have like that. Having guy friends does not always mean that you have to sleep with them. Now we come to the next part, which is guy friends and having a boyfriend. Okay, so I've had this before, and the issue is that I used to be that controlling girlfriend in high school where I was like, you can't have girlfriends, I don't like it, which to a point it made sense because he was cheating on me. But now that I'm an adult, I definitely think that I see things a lot differently, as in, you don't have to sleep with everybody to be their friend. You don't have to catch feelings for people to be in that phase of care for them. I do feel like you could catch feelings for somebody who does truly care about you. I don't think that everybody does it. You know, not everybody has to fall in love with that person. Not everybody has to be that giver. this is definitely something that you're gonna have to think about yourself. So we're gonna get back into the haul real quick, and then we will finish up this conversation. So I got these from Primark. They're just black sweats. I got them like 2 sizes bigger because I wanted the oversized fit. They were $6.50. The Primark's super cheap. If you've never been to Primark, then go to Primark. And I got this robe, which is like, I don't know, it's like this silkier material. It's really pretty. This was $14, and trust me, a robe like this at Victoria's Secret could run you about $70. So I went with my deal. And then I just got this shirt because I was like, it's really cute. Okay. It just says, enjoy the journey. So I've been in this phase of nightgowns, like actual put together nightgowns. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel like all up in the cuteness. So I got this one. This is the top. It looks kind of funny on camera though. It's not looking like this. And then these are the bottoms. I don't know what these strings are, but these are the bottoms. They're a little bit shorter, but this was $18. And then I got this one too. Just this one's super cute. Hold on. It's like a crop top button, and then these shorts. Oops, they're backwards. These shorts. That one was $18 as well. And that's pretty much all I got from shopping today. I am going to do my Amazon favorite haul next time, but let's get back into what I was saying. All right. So, oh, and this shirt. Oh, wait, and these shorts. I can't show you. I'll show you in a second. So, let's see. A man can spoil and not have to take it that far. I think that we need to embrace men spoiling, but we also need to know our limits and our boundaries of how far men can take it when they do spoil. You know, some men do request that you offer them something back, but you need to make those boundaries for yourself to say, it's not a requirement for me to give you back that, right? But the new age is where we're getting it all twisted, as in like, oh, it's a requirement for me, feminist, me, independent, me to do it all. No, trust me. You don't need a man, but it is a desire to have one. And it is how you are human at the end of the day, yes. And this goes for the same thing as, you know, I don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings or anything, but this also goes for the same thing as girl like gay couples, stuff like that. Like, it's still the same. The return on this matters, right? So you don't want to always have to hold somebody up to standards. It's like, you got to pay for the next one, you got to do this, you got to pay me back, you got to, like, those aren't the type of people you want to be around. You really don't. Trust me, there's people out there who love to do it. Even to my best friends, I'll pay for their stuff. I don't ask for their back. Like, it's just not me. So there's people out there in the world who truly care about you and love you and, you know, want to help you out. So think about that. I know that I have so much more to say on this topic that I can go into more details about it. Just leave questions, comments, concerns down below so that I can answer them and maybe do bigger and better videos on them, because I just feel like I didn't even touch on the topic. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I feel like I didn't put enough information on the topic. So next video I definitely will. So make sure you stay for the next video. Bye guys.